All right, and we back, and we back, and we back. Thanks for tuning in. Wanted to talk just a minute. Earlier this morning, I posted an infographic to my Instagram, which obviously carried over onto my Facebook, and I just wanted to take a second to talk about 4 tips to help you not feel broke. Let me preface all of this by saying I am not a financial expert, but I have found some very helpful ways to keep my stress level down and to not always have to worry about money. I have had some very successful people that I have had the opportunity to get some input from, and just as good, I have read some fantastic books, this being one of them, Fixing the Money Thing by Gary Keesee. Very, very practical ways that you can help get your finances in order. This is a great book. With minor exceptions, he dogs home-based businesses a little bit, and I gotta say, listen, especially in today's economy with lockdowns and the entertainment and food service industry being virtually non-existent, if you're at home and you're trying to make extra money and you're starting a business of your own, listen, as long as it's legal and ethical, I am all for it. Shine on, girl. So let's break this down real quick. Number 1, don't be house broke. Keep your rent or mortgage under 30% of your total income. Now, if you're already in a situation you're paying more than that, I feel for you, absolutely. What I would recommend is, analyze your finances, write them out, and see if there's a way where you can lower your expenses or increase your income, maybe do something extra. For those of you that are younger, if you're at home living with your parents and, they're not charging you rent, stay there. Stay there as long as you can. Maybe not until you're 40, living in your mom's basement, but I see 18-year-olds that graduate high school and are so excited to get out on their own. And I'm telling you, if you're working, stay home, save that money. It's going to benefit you in the long term. And then once you're established, you have some money saved, find a place where you can live that's below 30% of your total income. And let me put an asterisk on that. I would say total net income, what you keep, right? Here's what I've learned is in order to be financially sound, you want to keep your expenses as low as possible and your income up. Keep your cash flow high. Number 2, avoid car loans. Avoid car loans like the plague. If you're paying on a car right now, pay it off and then keep it. And then start saving money to pay cash for your next car. If you're in a situation where you already have a loan, pay it off as soon as you possibly can, and then just don't get another one. I know there might be some, outliers where you don't have enough money saved up, a car broke down, you have to get a loan. Get a small one, and for God's sakes, do not get a 6-year car loan. Do not, I repeat, do not get a 6-year car loan. Get a smallest one that you can afford, pay it off as soon as you can, and then start saving money for future vehicles. So that's that one. 3rd, lower your service bills. Don't be afraid to call customer service like your cell phone, cable, insurance, etc. and ask how to reduce your monthly fees. If you haven't done this before, you'll probably be surprised. I have Xfinity at home and, they put you on these bundles and then after 12 months, they don't tell you, they just take you off the bundle and your monthly service bill doubles. Call them. They'll put you on another one. It's not very hard. You just have to pick up the phone and talk to somebody. Let me give you one other pretty neat example. So I think this was last year. Ashley and I had, iPhones that were, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and we just wanted to upgrade. Like, they weren't the worst things in the world, but we wanted to upgrade. And we had, and we still have, AT&T. But I was looking at these other, providers, and a lot of them were giving you perks to switch providers, right? There was like BOGO, buy one iPhone, get one free, or get $500 off, whatever it was. So I just took the time, called AT&T and said, hey, listen, I would love to stay with you guys, but I'm not going to pay $1,000 for a phone. I'm just not going to do it. Literally, I wasn't on the phone for more than 15 minutes with them. I was cordial. Listen, the secret to this is having people skills. Do not yell at people, because if somebody on the other end of the phone tells you that they can't do anything about it, they're probably not lying to you. But what you can do is kindly ask to maybe speak to somebody who can. So anyways, back to my story. I'm on the phone. The person in customer retention tells me that they could get me new iPhones for $250 a piece. iPhone 11s last year for $250 a piece, as long as I paid them outright and I committed to staying with them for 2 years, which I didn't want to leave AT&T anyways. So like just being willing to pick up the phone, have that conversation, save me hundreds, if not over $1,000. Be willing to have those conversations. Last, but certainly not least, number 4, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Avoid paying interest on things. Avoid paying interest at all costs. This will help you keep more of your money. If you're trying to get your finances in order, my opinion would be cut up your credit cards, pay them off, get rid of them. Now, I'll tell you this, if you do have your finances in order, like, yeah, you can get a credit card, but pay it off. I literally pay off, I use a credit card, but I pay it off like bi-weekly because I am darn sure not paying interest on it, and I would recommend that you do the same also. So, those are 4 simple ways to get your finances in order, stop feeling broke, lower the stress level, and fix the money thing. So there you have it. I hope this helps some of you. I know this stuff is very basic, but listen, if this helped just 1 or 2 of you, in my opinion, it's totally worth it. So I hope you got something out of this. We'll catch you next time.